I feel very honoured and privileged to be able to participate in that story. I hold that as a very sacred thing, and to be honoured by the young people to say, hey Dave, this is important to me, but I give you the privilege to be able to share that with the group. So I acknowledge that up front. Ladies, what would you like to do? Can I read it? I will do my very, very best, but I'd like Sally, if you'd stand there with me. So, and this is Sally. In primary school, Sally was doing well and was getting A's and B's, but as soon as Sally hit high school, everything went downhill. I went from A's to E's. I then started skipping school every day and stealing from shops, smoking and other small groups, fighting and that sort of stuff. Then I found the Ipswich Flexible Learning Centre, and I am improving greatly. I've stopped stealing and skipping school. I'm now coming every day and not smoking as much, getting help from my work and doing well. If it wasn't for the Ipswich Flexible Learning Centre, I would still be smoking and wagging and stealing. I'm sure that's not true. It makes me feel good that I've changed. My mum and family are happier too, which means that life at home is running a little bit smoother. I guess I can thank the school and help me put that behind me and the staff for the good future that I have ahead of me. Thank you, Sally. Okay. I would have probably printed out a bigger bowl of typing. Okay, I have Gemma with me. The Ipswich Flexible Learning Centre means a lot to me because if it wasn't for this school, I wouldn't be getting a proper education. I wouldn't be learning new things every day, like World War II and many other things. At my old school, I was really shy and didn't get much help with my work. I gave up on school because my parents split up and I thought it wasn't worth it. But coming to school has helped me get back on track with everything it is, and it makes me feel a lot better about myself. Being at the school makes me happy because I'm really shy and that is slowly going away. The people here are really nice and make me feel welcome. The teachers are extremely helpful with my work and everything. I feel like I can participate more and more in life. Thanks, Gemma. I'll stand with you here. Come on, big fella. Quick, stand there. Oh, let's stand sorry, please. Okay. Jared's having a little bit of a concern there, and actually this is Nathan's story, and Jared was hoping he may be able to read it, but I'll help with it, Nathan, with Jared. I'll do the middle and the end, how's that? Okay, so this is Nathan's story. Nathan is a young man actually came to us from Centre Education, and that was a wonderful thing that he could journey with us. He wasn't able to be here today, but he felt it was important to share and be heard. 3 years ago, Nathan started smoking drugs, cigarettes, and was getting in trouble with the police. A day in my life would be waking up at 3 in the afternoon, getting really, really heavily involved with drugs, and staying up till midnight. I used to then go out and do inappropriate things. I'm probably paraphrasing a little bit, involving cars and phone boxes. Probably about 2 years ago, I stopped stealing and got into other forms of drugs. I soon became pretty involved with that in around the local area, and it was costing me approximately $100 a day. While life seemed good, it wasn't. I never really did anything. I went to school about once every 3 to 4 months. I guess at that point I realised I wasn't really doing anything with my life. The other day I got my first report card that didn't say my attendance was rare. I'm actually coming to school all the time. I've stopped dealing, cutting down, I've stopped being involved with that, and I'm trying to get on track. The school has shown me that there is more than life than staying at home and being involved with drugs. It's really helped me to realise that I can get a job and do something with my life. I'm just about to start work experience in the hospital in Ipswich, and I've been offered a traineeship with SP Swifts, which is the meat processing work close by. Life is good and things are looking up. So that's Nathan's story.
My name is Cass Barton. I'm 18 years old. I've been going to Ipswich a year now. I left mainstream school because I was bullied, and ever since I've been at Ipswich FLC Opening place, I've not been put down once because I'm bored. Because everyone here is caring and supporting, and at the end of year 12 I'm hoping to have a traineeship in aged care. Ipswich FLC Opening place has helped me get back on my feet and helped me find somewhere safer to live. I enjoy coming here because people are caring and very welcoming and really good to the kids that don't like going to mainstream schools. I would like to also work in a FLC Opening place to help kids like me get through life easier than other kids have.
Thanks, Chris.
My friends too has to say hers, so I'm going to say it for her. This is Carla's story. For those of you who don't know me, I'm 15 years of age and attend a flexible learning centre. For the past 15 years of my life, I've been in and out of dogs foster care. Since the age of 7, I have lived on and off with my mother, my father, and my grandmother. I have been surrounded by violence, pain, abuse, mental problems, and rape. After finally having enough, I moved out onto the streets and got involved with drugs, parties, and fighting, sex, stealing, and much more. There are a lot of bad things I did on the streets. I guess it taught me a lot of things like how to live independently and that there are a lot of people that are willing to help. I started to talk to people for advice and help, even though there were a lot of reasons to stay away. I went back to my grandmother's. That night when I went home, my grandmother bashed me, tried to run me over, and stabbed me. When I went to school the next day, the school principal were happened to me at home and helped me get away and took me into Then docs put me into custody of my nana and dad. I started school up here, then I was transferred to the Ipswich Flexible Learning Centre. I've been at the Ipswich Flexible Learning Centre since the start of 2012. The staff have helped me out a lot in the past 7 months. They helped me realise that life is not about alcohol, drugs, partying, or sex. They made me realise that you can have fun without drugs, alcohol, partying, or sex. The staff at the school made me feel good about myself and supported by the community. The Ipswich Flexible Learning Centre has been one of the best things that has happened to me in my 15 years of life. They have been helping me to reach my goals in life, and they helped me finish my certificate through hospitality. I would like to thank all the staff and students in this community for this support. And then I got asked to do one too. So, yeah. Hi, my name is Jasmine, and I'll be turning 15 in 2 days. And the reason why I'm at the Ipswich Flexible Learning Centre is because at my old school I was finding classes difficult and not getting enough one-on-one attention. So I started riding and eventually I turned to violence. I got suspended and ran away from home for 6 months. I lived on the streets in the city. I got heavily addicted to drugs and alcohol and got into trouble with the law. When I eventually came back home, I tried starting at my old school again, but I turned to my old habits. So I chose to try the Ipswich Flexible Learning Centre. When I came here, I felt very welcome. That was something I've never really felt before. The teachers, Ken, Barb, Tash, David, Joanne, and Tim, who was my first teacher, were extremely helpful, and no matter what I did or how I acted, I knew that it would always forgive me. The Flexible Learning Centre has helped me try and get a course of hospitality, and so far I have been successful and This school has helped me through so many obstacles in my life in the short time I've been here, and I know if I ever need to talk to someone, there's always a teacher available. The thing about this school is that it's not like a normal school where you feel as if you're alone, but you get the feeling like that everyone's family. So thank you to all the teachers who have made me the person I am, and hopefully the person I am now, and hopefully the person, hopefully when I finish, I'll be